Hello guys. Sorry that I haven't uploaded in nearly 2 weeks. The whole reason for that was because I got my laptop and phone taken away for about a week, and then there was school for another week. It's spring break now though, so you'll see about at least three videos before spring break ends, which will be my spring break's 1 week. For some it's 2 weeks, but that's the way life goes, I guess. So, I wanted to talk to you guys about how to make profit in CS:GO. And I know this isn't really a CS:GO video. A lot of people were asking for CS:GO comp. Um, the only thing with that is I'm trying to figure out how to not FPS lag while doing that, because when I FPS lag, it's so hard to actually do good in the game itself. So I'm figuring out a way to how to record that and still get good frames at the same time. Like I said, how to make profit in CS:GO. Um, here's the first thing I'll do. Let me X out of this. You're gonna want to know your facts on the market. You can't really make any profit without knowing what type of weapons you should be trading up for. So let me go to the Steam market here. Market, and you can see everything that I've looked up recently. So yeah, market right here. What you want to do, click CS:GO, and then click price. This will make everything go from, like, as you can tell, this is page 1. It's the cheapest guns on the market right now. Then go to page 6. I don't know. You can see everything's 5 cents. Everything's still extremely cheap, right? And you're like, well, how do you get to how are you just going to keep on clicking these and then eventually get to the price of your item? Now, what you want to do, you can see it says P6, which pretty much means page. And then, let's say I have a $60, like, vanilla flip knife, which is about $60, and I'm trying to find it. I would go page 200, maybe 30. Okay, that was a little bit off. I meant page 330. Okay, there we go. Still a little bit underpriced. Page 335. There we go. Everything's about $60 at this range, and looking pretty good. So let's say you have a gut knife, vanilla, and you just want to find something that'll make you profit. So you can tell that it's going by price from low to high. So you want to look for something that'll give you like maybe a dollar, at least $1's profit, sometimes more. Right now, all these are just like 85 cents, so just keep on going. Oh wait, hold on. You can tell right here, Huntsman Knife, Boreal Forest, Battle Scarred. The market is a little bit shaky. It goes pretty high and pretty low. But for the most part, you can tell that the knife doesn't really get higher than 61. This is something that I'd say you wouldn't want to trade up for if you had a gut knife. Just because look at this market. It goes really low, and then it barely goes over $60. The Scorched Well Worn, on the other hand, this one you can tell that it goes for, I mean, this one goes well over 60. It goes 62, 64. Somebody's just trying to quick sell there. But for the most part, this is maybe a knife that you'd want to trade your gut knife for. So you can tell the market's a lot better. From there, what you do is, let's say you had the gut knife, right? And then you saw, oh, well, I want to get the Scorched Well Worn. You'd go here, click Add a Trade, and then this is what I put in for my offers. Can't load my items at the moment, but this is the oops, hold on, let me go to my trades. This is the type of trade I would set up. I'd say this is my trade offer, looking for a good 1-for-1 trade. Don't downgrade to weapons with your knife unless it's an overpay or you're getting offered keys. And also with keys, you want to make sure that you're not losing money with those as well. You would put your trade offer here. Some people don't know that you can click here to Steam offer somebody. But I set my trade offer right here, so it's obvious that they can send me a trade offer. I'd say looking for a good 1-for-1 trade, but would go for keys and guns, slight overpay. And then I'd, just include a message at the end. Right now, I started from, actually, let me just go ahead and show you my trade history. right here. So I traded my Cyrex away, made profit right here. That would be my dog, guys. Sorry. As you can tell, made slight profit. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, that was my dog. Saw something outside. But as you can tell, I traded my Cyrex away right here for the Chroma Case, the Op Red line, and the AK-47 Blue Laminate, which I made $1.50 profit. I then traded the AK-47 Wasteland Rebel, the Op Red line, and the Blue Laminate for finally a knife. So I was at about, with my Cyrex and the AK-47 Wasteland Rebel, I had about $57. When I traded my Cyrex for this, I made $1.50 profit. When I traded them all together, I made, this was about $61. So I went from 57 to 61, $4 already. Now, as you can tell, these trades were one day apart, so you know it worked out pretty well. And if you hear my dog in the background, sorry, I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. But anyways, I finally got a knife the day after. I traded that knife for this one, which was about It's about $65, but when I did get it, it was about 62, 63. And the point was, it was still actually good profit, so I traded it up. I then traded that up the same day, actually. I sent this guy a trade offer, and I guess he accepted during the night, because you can tell it got accepted at 11 p.m. But went up for the flip knife. I didn't actually think he'd accept, but that's kind of the good thing about sending trade offers. So I went from $65 to $67, and this is where I made huge profit. Zeki, or apparently that's his name, he offered me a bayonet scorched, which is $75 for my $67 to $70 knife. I made a huge amount of profit here, and this is the knife I still have, actually. I have it right here. And if you guys are wondering what you should put in your trade, when you click add trade, what you should put for your message here, you can copy my format. You'd put your trade offer. You'd say looking for a good 1-for-1 trade. Don't go for keys and guns unless it's a slight overpay. For guns mainly, slight overpay, because the thing is, it can end up going really bad for you if you trade for guns and then try to trade back up for a knife, because trust me, it's a lot harder to do a 3-for-1 than doing a 1-for-1. You can go for keys. Lots of people don't really care about, as long as the key price equals about the knife price, most people will go for the deal. And then I just have a message at the end, you know, just to be nice. And then I put up, you can only put up a maximum of 6 trades, but I just put up 3, 4, 5, doesn't really matter. But I put up at least 3 so that my gun is advertised, my knife is advertised all over the place. And you might be wondering, well, how do you know what knife to trade up for? Like, you can tell that I'm trading up for this, but you might be wondering, how do you know that it's more? And for some people, you actually go in, individually look up knives that are above your thing, and that would take such a long time. What I do is I go to, I'll exit out of that, Steam, Community Market, okay, here we go. Click CSGO, and then when it says price, click it, and it'll start sorting all guns, cheapest to most expensive. So you can do $400 for this stuff. I mean, obviously nobody's gonna pay $400 for this, but that's just the stupidest of the stupidest. Tech 9 nuclear threat. It's never gonna get more than that much. I think somebody might buy it, but if you have $1,000 lying around somewhere, you know, be my guest. This also is definitely not worth this weapon. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so let's say you have a gut knife, just a vanilla gut knife, and you can't find it on the market. You know, you have to continue scrolling through every single page, and that would take a long time. So you'd click right here, and then instead of changing, you change the number, we're at page 419, and then I'd say maybe it'll be page 330. Page 335. Oh, boom. Okay, there's the gut knife right here, $60.30. You'd want to trade up for something that's slightly more, at least the dollar's profit. And I'd say, okay, the thing with going for StatTrak knives is that the StatTrak knife markets are really squishy. Like you can tell this one, it goes all over the place. I wouldn't recommend going for these, unless it's a pretty good deal. But for the most part, I don't go for StatTrak knives. So you look for something slightly over the profit. For example, this gun, pretty firm market, definitely goes over $60 pretty frequently. This would be something that you'd want to go up for. What you do from there is you click here, add your trade, boom, put your knife in, and then search the item up. Let's see, Huntsman knife scorched. Boom, there it is. Oops, there it is. So that's how you pretty much do it. What you have to realize, guys, I'll tell you right now, you have to actually put the time, and you have to put the time into actually doing it, going for trades. It's not gonna be easy. You can't just get the gun. Sorry, you can't just get the knife the day after. Sometimes it'll take days. Sometimes it'll take hours. It really does depend. Like yesterday, got home about 5 a.m. 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I got trade offers. I got ads from like tons of people in like literally an hour. So it really depends what time of day. And if you're feeling discouraged and you're like, nobody's buying this. I'll tell you, I felt the exact same when I had guns, but the moment I traded up for a knife, it got a lot easier. So just remember that, guys. I'll be coming up with a CSGO scams video soon, and what scams to avoid on the Steam market. The reason you might be wondering why I'm coming up with that video is because this guy, scammed me. I'm going to put his Steam ID in the description, and if you guys could just report this guy for scamming and block him, that would be amazing. This guy does not deserve, he doesn't deserve to get any items, and he's just a scammer. As you can tell, I lost my bayonet and my Cyrex. I'll be making a video on that probably this weekend, and I might try to upload a comp game this weekend as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. So this is how I make all my profit, and I'll be telling you guys soon, by the way, on the next giveaway, because it will be at 500 subs. I might do it a little bit early though, because I haven't uploaded in the last 2 weeks, and I don't think that's fair for you guys. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please remember to drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and thank you guys so much for watching.